some of you will get caught up in this trap of constantly learning because you're afraid to sit down with one model, follow the rules, stick to that process, and let it yield whatever experience is intended for you. And then you have a baseline. That's why I could literally give out a model every single day. And some of you want me to do that. But the only thing it's going to do is like a dog in a meat market. You ain't going to know what to do. You're going to run around and you just chase everything. Instead of simply sitting down and saying, you know what? I'll just have a filet. Thank you. And I've done that with the 2022 model. I've done that just recently with the silver bullet model. I have lots more coming, but you don't have to have anything else. The optimal trade entry was enough. OTE pattern, the flagship that was on my YouTube channel. That's enough. The 2022 model, that's enough. You can use it in every session. London, New York, PM session. You can use it in London close. You can trade it in Forex. You can trade it in futures. You can trade it in crypto. You can trade it in whatever you want to trade it in. It works. There's no excuse. You have zero excuse not to have some baseline by now. You should have some kind of experience to be able to say, you know what? This works. And I have to work on refining it, but I know it works because I've seen it in back testing, looking at where it has done this in the past. I tell you what time to look for these things to form. That way you're not just going around and looking at charts blindly. Go right to these specific times of the day. That's where it's going to form. For those people that go back in their old data and their old charts and they study that, they see it, they don't need me to do 50 examples of that. They don't need to see me do it live 50 times a week. They're sold on the idea. Okay, there's something here. It merits more investigation because I see the evidence of this thing occurring. It's not contrived. It's not conjectured. It's not made up. It's not fabricated. It's really happening every day. And once you see that, you don't need to have anybody else to cheerlead for you. You know, okay, there's something here. I'm going to mine that. So I give you just a few models so that way you go in and you now start working on the skill sets that are required. Not veering off course, hopping from one PD array, one approach, fair value gap, inversion, fair value gap, breakers, market maker models, buy, sell. There's 1,000 things out there that I teach. Every individual one of them is a model. Every single one of them is an individual model. But I give you, this is the best way to learn. I'm allowing you to pick your weapon. I've opened my arsenal doors. So here it is. Look what I have here. Pick your weapon. But nothing changes when it comes to time. Time of day, these things occur at specific times, certain days of the week, certain weeks of the month, certain month of the year. I'm allowing you to bring your personality, your personal influence, because you're the problem and you're the last puzzle piece. See, some of you are sitting around here, you're writing diligent notes, you're doing this, you're doing that, and that's wonderful. But you're all waiting for that last penny to drop. The last ICT puzzle piece. And then it's all going to come together. It's all going to be crystal clear. Once he tells me this one PD, the 81 PD arrays, final last one. That's it. That's it. That's the Holy Grail. No, it's not. If you walked over to your mirror right now, look at yourself real quick. That's the final puzzle piece. And it's always been you. You're the reason why you succeed, and you're the reason why you haven't succeeded yet. And ultimately, you and you alone are the only reason why you're going to fail. That's not me talking down to you. That's me telling you the way it is. That's just the way it is. Are you coming to me for a constant dose of something new, but have done nothing with what I've already given you?
Alrighty, boys and girls. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy NFP. Friday, December 6th, 2024. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, good morning. Say what's up in the chat. Like the stream on your way in. Making sure audio is good. Not muted. Good morning, Raymond. Good morning, WF. Good morning, Setzer. Good morning, Ali, Sashin, Cave and Chan, Wolf, Maida. Good morning, JT, Hussein, YM, Justin Rogers. Good to see you. Region, Carson, PEJW, Tamara, Weiler. Good morning, guys. How you guys doing? Good? The Oracle, Mark. Good morning. Come on in, guys. Grab your coffee. We're back. Casper, Ethan, Miguel. Good morning, Miguel. Good morning, Mika. All right, guys. Might as well start diving into these charts, huh? So, NFP day today, as you guys know. We do have 10 a.m. news as well. Remember, this orange folder used to be a red folder earlier part of this year. And still generally reacts like a red folder event. So we'll be mindful of that. Today's really one of the only days that I would consider possibility of early entries. Just because it is NFP, obviously pre-market. So sometimes you do get these two-stage deliveries to take place prior to... prior to like the macro, for example, but we'll see if anything forms here. So far, you guys know how I like to obviously trade these two-stage delivery events. If you've been on any of my previous streams, when it comes to NFP, CPI, FOMC, whatever it might be, is two-stage delivery. So data high, data low of the news candle, right? So here's the NFP candle. We've got a very clear data high. And obviously data low. I believe this is 6 p.m. Just have an overnight low here. Asia low. But yeah, so generally the kind of go-to initial bias is always for me, whichever end of the range we take first, I'm looking for that reversal the other direction. Now, sometimes you do have to be patient. It doesn't always happen right away. And then other times it does. I know that's not like a perfect answer of like knowing exactly when it should happen, but I guess this is why we got to wait and see what price gives us. Just going to mark out data high here and data low. Dropping down to a 1 minute here already. We are taking the data high as of now. No SMT with data high, not that I see. ES is also trading above that. But yeah, I mean, I think if price were to just obviously quickly fall here and displace lower, I think we could be already looking at that possible short opportunity. And if not, that's fine. We got macro in 10 minutes. And news in 20 minutes. Boys and girls. But yeah, man, been a honestly just kind of been like a break even like last week and a half for me. I don't know about you guys. Like November price action definitely was not I would say it was a little bit easier. But since we've rolled over into December, obviously this first week leading up to NFP, I guess we do have an SMT at these lows internally here with ES in NASDAQ. So ES putting in equal lows, which ES definitely holds a lot of weight when it prints equal lows. Obviously more volume in the S&P 500 than NASDAQ. So I actually like this a lot for the shorts, to be honest. But that SMT is what led us to the data high. So yeah, let's monitor this closely here. Obviously, want to see something a little bit more convincing than that in terms of a displacement down before just hopping in a short here. Not totally convinced as of yet. We do see this 30-second fair value gap beginning to hold here to the downside. It is a cheap trade, which would be the only benefit. If it looks like it's going to hold, I might tack one contract on and see if we can get some follow through on this, just because it is a pretty cheap position, even if I were to take the entry like down in here. But I really would. I'm worried that this could just be a little bit of a trap. Yeah, okay. Disaster avoided. Good deal. Took the buy from London opening. Just watching now. Nice, Nika. From London opening? London? Nika, are you in the United States? Or are you in London? UK? London opening. Wait, what? Took the buy from London opening. Or are you saying that you waited for London to be taken? I'm confused. Either way. Hopefully that worked out. Just got home from the casino, Ethan? Are you serious? Did you win? Must be. You waited for London to be taken and then took the long from there. Oh, gotcha. Does this always play out? I'm assuming you're talking about the two-stage delivery. Nothing is 100%. I'll start with that. Absolutely nothing is 100%. But for those of you guys in the stream, like, don't take my word for it. I mean, it's played out I actually can't think of a time it hasn't played out yet this year. Now, it could happen at any moment, but, like, I don't know, drop a 1 in the chat if you guys have seen the two-stage delivery of these, like, NFP days, CPI days, FOMC days, like, just play out the larger majority of the time. You know, so... But yeah, I mean, like, internally here, I do like these equal lows here on ES. I mean, just flush, clean equal lows, boys. And then obviously, even going over here to NASDAQ, like, looking at the data low, we have another low resting below that. So, like, on this 15-minute chart, you know, so. And with still all sorts of unliquidated sell-side liquidity. But yeah, this thing is ripping right now. Just a ripperin'. Macro in 5. Macro in 5. Taking out the... Just put in a new high of the week. Taking out the previous day high. Bitcoin back below 100K. That sucks. Yeah, Bitcoin. Did you guys see Bitcoin dump yesterday? Check this shit out. Look at this thing. 99 to 92 in a matter of basically 10, 15 minutes. You could say we swept some liquidity. Previous day high being met. Looking at ES here. Let's go ahead and double up, huh? Why not? Why not? We do have an SMT with the previous day high currently, but I'm not so certain that is going to stay. We've got some juice to the upside, folks. All right, previous day high met both indices. Tyler is a puppet. Good morning. CRT guys winning today. ICL, laughing face. What does ICL stand for? I can't lie. Shall I call Biden? Yeah, might as well. Give him a jingle. He's probably still sleeping, though. I think he wakes up for his ice cream around lunchtime and then goes back to bed. Isn't it kind of crazy how we just, like, never hear from him? ICL Isuelos. What are you guys saying right now? Are you guys drunk? Is the chat drunk? Did everybody just get home from the casino with Ethan? People change contract. Regine or Rejan. Could be as early as next week, but for sure the week after. Just keep an eye on the volume in the CME group. Once the March contract has more total trading volume than the December contract is when you'll want to switch. Did I take any trades today? Yep, we caught this entire long. We bought at the bottom tick. And we just got out. Unless it keeps going higher, then we're still holding. It's always cold. That's what makes it so special. It's water from a glacier in Alaska. It was blessed by an Eskimo. Yeah, no, don't FOMO any longs. Macro's just starting now, boys and girls, so this all kind of worked out. It's all kind of worked out. No early two-stage deliveries. If you guys remember, like previous CPI, we had early, kind of one of those early hitters where price had the two-stage delivery within like 10 minutes of open. But yeah, I'm gonna take my time with this. Let some structure form here. You know, I'm not gonna try to pick a top if we just keep flying. Market opened up, obviously right here at this low. Market opened up, took these lows here on NASDAQ. We're literally right at the open. And we've just been trucking her up ever since. Do have a nice open range gap here from the open. which would take us to this low. I'm going to go ahead and mark a take data high off. And I'm probably going to take, let's just take all these lines off. Previous day high has been met. We don't really need to keep it on our chart anymore. Yeah, price respecting bullish for the moment. Bullish for value gap. Both indices pushing higher. Let me check the old poll here. Most of you guys did vote bearish. 52% bearish, 33% bullish. A few of you is neutral. Only half you guys voted though. What's wrong with you guys? You shy? Cat got your tongue? '23, '24. The ICT words around everywhere. The ICT words are around everywhere. You're not wrong. Is the day over, or we look for start? No, I don't think the day. I think the day's just getting started. You missed the meme soundboard, Wolf. You're saying I need to get back to just spamming it? I got to get back to spamming emotes? I try to do it now with good timing and when it makes sense. But it is fun. I appreciate the feedback. We can get back to memeing some shit up here. When the time's right, though. When the time is right. Want the news candle low eventually? Yep, that's what I'm waiting for as well. I might even say this, like, I haven't traded ES in a while. But, like, if ES shows a lot more relative strength or willingness to the downside, I might mess around and take it on ES instead of NQ today. I actually might do that. You know what I'm saying? NASDAQ definitely the stronger right now. How many cons do you take from NQ to ES? I mean, one honestly is good regardless of which one you're using. Obviously, if you're taking minis, because you got $50 risk per point on ES versus $20 risk per point on NASDAQ. I believe 5 points is $500. Is my math right? Or is it 250 actually? I think 2 contracts is $500 for 5 points. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 1 contract is 250. I used to have the wrist down pat, but now I haven't traded in forever. So like a 5-point ES stop loss for me, 2 contracts is probably where I'd want to be. Could get away with 3, depending, but. And yeah, I really like these equal lows on ES. Still kind of waiting for some convincing displacement, though. I do like this possible order block that could be forming. Yeah, data lows might not get swept. But one thing I've noticed is like if the two-stage delivery event doesn't happen like fully, a lot of times you'll still see a retracement down into kind of that data candle, taking an internal low, and then you could see price continue. AKA trading back down into a discounted price or premium if we're going the other way, but well, like I said though, boys, nothing is 100%, so don't be going crazy. Market can still do whatever the market wants to do. Aggressive wicks here on the 1 minute for ES. Having a hard time at this fair value gap still. Not in anything yet, boys. Just kind of toying with the projection. New day opening gap is in the data candle. Perfect. Either way, that's below the 930. You know, if we get a short from up here, I'm probably not taking it all the way to the data low because it's not necessary. If I can, I'll leave a runner just seeing how the entry looks if we get one. But like NQ to 930 low would be more than enough, over 100 points. ES to these equal lows inside of the into the data candle inefficiency would be good. Wouldn't be bad. Put it like that, I guess. Mohammed says NQ will reach 21,700 today. Nice. Sounds like Mohammed has insider trading information. It will go there. Trust me. I am the market maker. What's your plan, Tyler? I already told you my plan, Javi. Weren't you listening? Well, Javi, if it plays out, you'll see it. We kind of got NQ and ES doing two different things right now. NQ's climbing. ES is starting to sell. I am tempted to short. Let that close, but oof. I got my hand over the sell button. Giving it a beat. Just rolled over into a new hour. I'm going to try this short, guys. 2 contracts, 5-point risk. Stop at the high. First trade on ES in a while. Let's see how this goes. Just think ES looks weaker than NASDAQ. I like the equal lows on ES. But I like the new hour. We open up the new hour. We trade up higher. Take the high one more time. Honestly, want to see this become a bearish order block and push price lower. See how it plays out. 5-point stop. Literally perfect $500 risk. Let's see. Man, ES. Let's see if you can win me back over. I've been neglecting you, ES. I've been neglecting you, ES. Can you win me back over or not? Yeah, remember we did have 10 a.m. news as well. So that just came out. Yeah, no FVG. You're right. I could have waited, but who knows? Then I might miss it. But I think this should hold if we're gonna if it's a big if we go lower, I think this should hold and push price. I think if this fails, we might just see price kind of capitulate higher all day. To be honest with you. Yeah, definitely digging these equal lows, man. Tell me these equal lows don't look nice. With a straight face. Can't do it, can you? All right, we just inversed this gap that was holding price up. That's good. So let's see if we can keep on trucking here. Come on, boys. Come on. Trading down into a higher time frame gap, I'm sure. 5 minute, yep. Back at entry. Yeah, I'm going to ignore what you said. Tyler's up at 6. First of all, you said this is a risky long. I'm not even in a long. Second of all, every trade's risky. Third of all, that's all I got. Oh, you meant short? Well, too bad you said long. Should have proofread your comment. It's too bad you said long. We are bullish, then go long. What are you waiting for? You know what I mean? Well, thanks for not saying I told you so, Muhammad. I appreciate that. You're on AU and you still trade Forex? Nice. Ethereum hit 4K? No way. Nice. Hell yeah. Macro's over. SL incoming here, it looks like. Unless I get lucky with this SMT here, but I think that's all it'd be is luck. Macro's over. Like I said, I think if we were going to go lower, this should have held. So we're probably just going to grind higher the rest of the day. This is a XFA, 150K XFA. Well, the SMT's holding for now. Apparently, I needed every little Every last tick of the stop loss. Good thing I didn't cut the trade, huh, YM? You're lucky, bro. Why am I lucky? I could still get stopped, though. Don't jinx me. I know it would make you guys nothing but happy to see me hit a stop loss. But come on, don't jinx me. Packers lost last night. I don't think I got a full 8 hours last night. Not even close. Now you guys want me to get stopped out on a Friday. It's not very nice. It's not very nice of you guys. I just come here to make you laugh. You know what I mean?
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Every time I play that meme, I get stopped out shortly after. I swear to God. I actually might have just jinxed myself. But there's a first time for everything. We'll go back over here. Uh-huh. Yeah, man, this thing is having some issues. We're just freaking chopping around here. Javi, I put the file in Discord. In the general chat, if you scroll up a little bit. FOMC at PM session. What? What are you talking about? Yeah, dude, this fair value gap is just holding this price. Holding it. Cradling it. Like a little baby. Just cradling it. Just drop it. FTMO economic calendar shows several FOMC meetings. Is that for a different country? I don't know if I don't know if there's like an FOMC for like somebody else. I might be cooked and tonic. That's possible. Won't be the first, won't be the last. We'll see. I think I'm gonna let it play out though. I mean, I already let it come one tick for my stop, so It can only get one tick worse. You mean like these? Yeah, I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? They might go get hit. You already knew that. Fair enough, Bobby. Fair enough, Bobby. When you put it like that. No, I'd only play the push song if I decided to go on tilt and just full send everything. And lose on purpose like ICT. I'll be honest with you, boys. If this ends in a loss, it wasn't on purpose. I just suck at trading. But don't worry, I'll win the Robbins Cup in 2025. Nah, man, you're good. You shorted as well. You just wanted to make us feel bad, huh? The Robbins Cup is just like a little trading competition. Basically, deposit money into a live account. Everything's tracked. It's a third-party, I guess, performance tracker / competition, I guess you could say. Would be a typical day to get stopped out for it and then run a TP. That could happen too. Yeah, Raiden, you can copy trade on. Well, you can copy trade on any platform, I guess, but yeah, you can do it on multiple combines as well. Javi AI composed it. I think the site was Suno AI, if I remember right. Suno. So I think the site was like suno.io, I want to say. But you just go in there and like type a couple keywords or whatever of what you want the song to be about. Pick the genre. And that was the first country song that it spit out, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's actually pretty good. So I'm like, I'm gonna use that. Yeah, the other thing too about this trade, obviously no one likes holding these trades that like go back and forth in and out of profit, hovering and drawdown. You got to think the entry also came in the macro. You know, by the time macro ended, we were obviously deep in drawdown. Obviously not a great sign, wanting to see that delivery at a certain time. thinking that when the new hour rolled over here, we run the high one more time, come down, get obviously a 1 minute change in the state of delivery. You know, was hoping that the first 10 minutes of this hour was going to just be a quick, fast sell-off. Obviously didn't get that. But yeah, I guess more so, if I'm being honest, like, you know, cutting after the macro, cutting the trade, like around break even or whatever, even like whatever couple ticks in profit it was. I think that could have been justified. Like, I won't deny that I'm stubbornly holding this. One, just because of how often I've seen two-stage delivery play out, and then two, you know, my ego and my pride wants to be right, so I control the chat for trolling me for being in drawdown. But if not, then the chat will get one. They'll get one up on me on this day. But the risk isn't too bad. Like $500. I've already accepted the risk. I think once I got one tick from my stop loss here, and we formed that SMT divergence, I had already accepted the risk. So, that's really all I got to say. Back at entry. I mean, just look at the support right here. Would you guys speculate that retail is seeing this and they're just like, oh my God, we got to long this shit? But then I guess you could say the same vice versa up here. And generally at all-time highs, I guess more people are probably trying to short than long. Everyone tries to pick the top. For the most part, I would say. Failed highs, yeah, but that also means relative equal highs. Right? You can see these lower highs here. So I guess it depends what your perspective is. I think you could view this just as bad as you could good, depending on your perspective of the market. You blew your account? Why? Why'd you go and do something like that? NQ broke to the downside? Not really. Yeah, it might be cooked here, chat. Bobby, you literally just said NQ broke to the downside. Might be your luckiest day. Here you are, literally 1 minute later exactly saying, told you to break even, cuh. Are you... Holy shit. Whenever I see the word "cuh," you guys remember that scene from Too Fast, Too Furious? Paul Walker, Tyrese Gibson. I gotta find it now. Fucking A. I gotta find it. Don't worry about it, cuh. God, that shit's funny. Paul Walker. Yeah, I might get stopped here, boys.
Let your man go, huh? Drop it, I don't want to talk about it. Drop it, hell? I want to hear about this, homie. I said forget about it, cuz.
That's Bobby Trades in the chat. I said forget about it, cuz. That's me when I hit this stop loss. I said forget about it, cuz. Drop, I don't want to talk about it. God, that's funny. I told you break even, cuz. Oh. Oh. I do appreciate the laugh, Bobby. That was funny. Oh. Tyler shorted, so we all would, and he is long on his other account. I wish. What a good idea. No, I'm kidding. That's a bad idea. Got smoked yesterday. Yeah, we trying to remember what happened yesterday. Oh, we had one loser, one winner yesterday. And yeah, it was a break-even day. Or I should say I did. I don't know why. I don't know why I say we. I'm just like, I just say we because like we're all on the stream, but obviously you guys are taking your own trades and I'm taking mine. We hope, right? We do have macro in like, what, 20 minutes? I'm just holding this trade at this point, dude. Like, stubbornly holding it. Like, to like Bobby's point, you know, when Bobby so elegantly said in the chat, I told you cut it at break even, cuh. You know, when he said that a couple minutes ago. To his defense, it's not bad advice, given all the elements of where we're at in this trade. And don't, you know, I'd be lying if I said it didn't definitely cross my mind as a serious consideration, but, you know, I by no means claim to be perfect. And I might be staying in this trade fully out of ego and pride. But be one hell of a story if it works out. Told you to cut the trade, cuh. Either way, we're just consolidating. It definitely gives you the vibe of like, we're just going to chop and then here comes the macro in 20 minutes and we're just going to see a crazy manipulation and then maybe a reversal or a continuation. But either way, all this is doing right now, which definitely makes me a little skittish, is we're just generating liquidity on both sides. It could be me, it could be you, it could be the both of us. These market makers are fucking around and they're trying to find out. Lower highs and higher lows on ES does not look good. Haha. Nice equal highs above you. I know. But like, you guys are so funny. Like, don't you not see equal lows as well? Like, come on here. You could say silly stuff like that every single trade. Like, all you got to do is zoom out and you'll find something that opposes your trade. Let's be real here. Fair enough, Bobby. Bobby, say it again. Say it again, Bobby. You know the line. Say it. That's funny. Market makers have to do what they have to do. Put the buyers, don't get the premium. Yeah, fair. Hey, no one said it was easy. You know what I'm saying? Low key, isn't this a classic wedge pattern? Just trade the breakout, fam. Yeah, like I already said, we are accumulating right now and generating liquidity. So I guess another term for that could definitely be wedge. Yep, you're absolutely right. See, YM, it's like these guys, and I think that's why these guys do it. I think they know every once in a while, like, I'll just hold a trade stubbornly. Nah, I'm just gonna hold it. If I get stopped, I get stopped. It's 5 points. Oh, God. What happened? I'm just a chill guy trying to pick the top of the market. You know, a good hour of theta decay destroys contracts on Fridays, especially one-day contracts. The market has to go down to wreck all the call buyers through the week. I don't trade options, so... The pattern, the Wall Street pattern cheat sheet, you mean? I literally was going to post that on Twitter the other day, but I was going to post it in regards to crypto. This old boy. Sharp as a tack. He got his eyes on the NASDAQ. It ain't no looking back. Sipping on his coffee black. Oops. Don't want to go away from the chart. I want you guys to see the stop loss. I just had to pull up a new tab. I had to do it off screen. Didn't want you to see my porn. This thing? God, I'm blinded. Your trade might be cooked, cuh. I think it is. I thought that like 4 other times though, so we'll see. Finally breaking some highs here. Yeah, I think this is going to be like a god candle through my stop. I pray I'm wrong, but... Yeah, it's my first and only trade, Tychos. It's been a fun one. I've been in it since like 10:03, 10:02. 36 minutes of this. Not a deal. Definitely gave me the opportunity to cut it a few different times. Market's like, this stupid bitch. He really wants us to hit his stop loss. Dude, I don't know what the hell happened last night. Good game, though. Probably better for the Packers to go on the road in the playoffs anyway. I genuinely don't think playing in sub 20-degree weather is actually an advantage. I don't care what any of these guys say. Ain't nobody like going out in the freezing cold and getting truck sticked. See, you guys, I was wrong. I thought I was going to get a god candle through my stop. Topstep combine, $49.99 or $149, depending on the size you go with. You know these highs are going to get swept, right? If not, then after taking the relative equal lows. Yeah, I definitely agree. They'll definitely get swept at some point. Whether it's now or later, I don't know. You guys know more than me, so... I'll let you guys go about that. You see how tight this is getting though? Another lower high, or higher low, I should say. Sorry. Oh God, oh God. How much size would you consider on a Fresh Express account? Bro, that's a tough question. I mean, bro, I like being around a 0.5% risk or less. Like this trade's $500. This is a 150K Express. This is less than a 0.5% risk. Which also is what makes it so much easier to hold the trade. Holding is not always a good thing. Sometimes it is. But I'm not second guessing anything because I'm like, oh my God, did I over leverage? Like, I'm not over leveraged. I can rebound from a minus $500 trade. You know what I mean? You feel me? 0.5%. Well, I'm just going off of like the account size from the initial like starting balance. So 150K. 0.5% would be 750. Hope you never touch ES again. And ES used to be the go-to, man. It's definitely been a minute though, right? Shoot. Like if and I took it because it was definitely showing more weakness at the moment of entry than NQ was. And I swear, if NQ just like flips ES all of a sudden and like just starts running to the downside ahead of ES, that will just be something. Honestly, Shavin, I wouldn't bank on them doing any discounts. Like, they didn't do one for Black Friday, didn't do one for Cyber Monday, didn't do one for Thanksgiving. Like, they haven't done one in a long time, even on holidays. So, yeah, I wouldn't bank on any discounts coming, to be honest. So that's 10% of the equity. Yeah, I guess you could look at it like that. I don't care how you want to look at it. Like, I always say, divide your drawdown on a combine or on an XFA. Like, how many trades do you have to lose in a row before the account is blown? If you want to lose 10 trades in a row before the account is blown, then yeah, that's 10%. It gave me another chance, cuh. We got macro in 5 minutes. Guys, I'm just going to say this. Like, I hope this doesn't happen. But I could see an easy reality here where macro hits, we run this high aggressively, and then set up the reversal. I'm just speculating. I am still holding the trade, though. Because there is a chance we just, macro kicks in and we just sell. I've already held this long. Back at break even, cuh. Back at break even, cuh. "99% of gamblers quit before they win big." That's why I'm not quitting. Can't quit. Can't quit. Sipping on that coffee black. Got his eyes on the damn thing. Ain't no looking back. Look at this aggressive candle up on NASDAQ. You knock it off. You knock it off. Macro in 3 minutes. Oh, God, I'm nervous. We literally held through the entire... We literally held from one macro to the next. I guess it made it interesting. I don't know. I'm so stupid. We took previous day low. Why are we shorting? We also took previous day high and data high. Did you forget that part? The better question would be like, why are you shorting at all-time highs? That'd probably be a better question. Macro in less than 2 minutes, guys. Oh, God. Oh, God. Sipping on that coffee black. Got his eyes on the NASDAQ. Ain't no looking back. Oh, no. We just SMT'd the low. Right here. You joined the short now? Interesting. Got his eyes on the NASDAQ, ain't no looking back. Sipping on a Wisconsin Tiger FX, so not Texas, but close. Macro is starting right now. So this could be really good or really bad. I like what NQ's doing. You son of a bitch. I got his eyes on the NASDAQ, ain't no looking back. Nice, nice. Just took out that low. I want to see displacement through that son of a bitch. All right, we traded up into this fair value gap here on NASDAQ and ES. And now that we've done that, I want to see it respect and hold and trade lower. These relative equal highs up here do scare me if this obviously just reverses quickly and flies. But we're break even now. Hopefully, like a little wick doesn't come up there and ruin my day, but I think the longs could have some logic now that we've ran this low out. Lack of displacement. Look at NQ outpacing ES now. This is why I stopped trading ES. I trade ES because it's weaker, and then all of a sudden NQ just says, yeah, well, guess what? I'm faster. Just some bullshit. Got to stop that break even anyway, cuh. Gotta stop that break even anyway, cuh. Alright, let's reevaluate, see what price is gonna do here. Did all that just to get stopped at break even. That's right. You know what's worse though? Holding a trade for like 3 weeks and then getting stopped at break even. I've done that. Or even worse yet, I've held a trade for 3 weeks to get stopped out after being in profit. Oh my God, wouldn't that suck? Been there, done that. Tell you what. Well, boys, stopped at break even there on that ES short. Reason for moving the stop was taking out this short-term low. Obviously, we have relative equal highs up here. So yeah, I think the longs could make sense now. If we're gonna stay bullish. Didn't take a loss though. Needed every tick of the stop loss. One tick from stop got saved. You call it luck, I call it enigma. Like the thing is, like, I know where to put my stop where the market makers aren't gonna touch it. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it is. We did get a 5-minute bearish change in the state of delivery here on NASDAQ. Makes a guy wonder, right? With equal lows here. He got his eyes on the NASDAQ. Ain't no looking back. How are you guys feeling right now? You guys feeling bullish or bearish after the beginning part of that macro? Let me end this. Well, we'll end the old poll here in a bit, but what's the chat feeling right now? Bullish, bearish? Yeah, there's definitely reason to go lower still. But the question is, did market complete what it needed to do before going higher with that run on ES? New hour starting here in a minute. I just want to be patient because at a bare minimum, I think these relative equal highs could get ran. Like with the turn of the new hour, you could see like the next hour candle could open, right? Wick up, take the high. At least, right? If not, just continue higher. I don't know why it's doing that. My chart is like scrunching way up. New hourly candle right here. Here's the hourly chart. So we do have an hourly fair value gap here, unmitigated. He's got his eyes on the NASDAQ. Ain't no looking back. Why your bias is bullish? Who the hell said my bias was bullish? Who the hell said that? What, me? Oh, man. But we are at all-time highs, so like the Bulls be winning. But yeah, I'm just grateful that I didn't close my trade because the chat was telling me to close it. They wanted to see the stop out, and the market said, "Ain't gonna give it to them." No, sir. We're gonna give you all the chances you need actually to get out of break even, cuh. Because you're a good guy. That's what happened. So all the haters that were wanting to see me get stopped out on that ES short, you guys can suck a fat you know what. Yeah. We rebalanced EQ on ES. You're lying. You're lying. ES of what? Or equilibrium of what? Your most recent swing low is down here. Before a move that took a new high. So no, I don't think we did get to equilibrium actually. No, I don't think we did. On micros, well, there's more volume in the mini contracts. So the mini contracts is where I would put more weight in the chart itself, structure-wise. I used to trade gold, not anymore. Traded a little bit of oil last year. And a little bit at the beginning of this year. But I haven't traded that in months. Sober from gold, that's right. But yeah, I mean, for anyone that's hopping on late, maybe you didn't see the beginning of the stream. Generally, the idea on these NFP days is two-stage delivery. So part of that simple bias also came from, we got data high, data low. We trade above data high. I was looking for shorts after that, and took out previous day high as well. Not necessarily calling for price needing to go to the data low, but at a minimum, right? Like, I'd like to see retracement down into this inefficiency, rebalance some of this structure out before going higher. Like, what do you want me to do, man? Would you rather I sit here after a 200-point move to the upside and just keep longing? Is that what would make you guys happy? Yeah, it's gotta. Stonks only go up. They never go down. You got ES selling off. You got NQ going higher. Nice. Bro, look at the hell that I suffered through here. This is a 5-minute chart. Look at this. Oh man. I held a trade through this entire thing. Oh, disgusting. Sipping on a coffee black. He got his eyes on the NASDAQ. Ain't no looking back. If it wouldn't be too much trouble. All I see is sober from gold. And then I see if it wouldn't be too much trouble, Trevor. I don't know. I might have missed something. I don't know. Not if you identified the power of 3. Yeah, power of 3. I see the manipulation at the news candle low, and then we've been distributing higher. But in that case, I missed the move. I'm not going to just fucking keep longing after a 200-point move. If this is it, I missed it. Like, that's... That's it. The play then was along at New York Open. Literally at market open, long. Market open, long. Oh, if it wouldn't be too much trouble along the all-time high. That's funny. Is that what you guys want me to do? Yeah, if it wouldn't be too much trouble. No way. I'm gonna pick the top today. I'm gonna die trying. But yeah, if ES is just... Yeah, ES selling off now. Fuck. Oh, nice. I just had to hold for another 20 minutes of drawdown. Then I would have been alright. Get the fuck out of here. You get out of here. Are you serious right now, buddy? You joking me? Bro. It's just so clean up here, dude. Why y'all shorting this? Who's in a short? Am I in a trade that I don't know about? I might enter one though. Yeah, man, I kind of think ES is going to run to my target. I'm going to reattempt the short here to make Pluto happy in the chat. Buy stop above this candle, fair value gap candle, volume imbalance. Might get smoked, but might get take profit as well. I'm going to do one off at these equal lows here. Turn this off. Oops. One off at the equal lows, and I'm going to leave one run. This would be pretty messy, I would say, if price goes up. We are outside the macro now. Yeah, I just really like this draw, to be honest. Don't short, I'm in a short. Well, how do they do that? May the ticks ever be in our favor. Haha. Bitches. Risk free. Yeah, I'm chasing trades. Tyler's a puppet 6. What are you gonna do about it? Thumb bone for Donald Trump. What you gonna do? Yeah, so what? What are you gonna do about it? I am risk free though, folks. Nobody tell me what NASDAQ is doing right now. I don't want to go look. I forget who said it already, but somebody said that on the micro ES chart we hit equilibrium, and I pointed out why I thought we had not hit equilibrium of this range yet. Now we've definitely hit it, right? From this swing low to this swing high. We've hit OT of this range. It was doing good before I entered? What do you mean? I entered here and we sold off another however many points this was. We sold off 6 points. Don't get mad at me because you didn't take profit. If you just holded your first entry. All right, stop that. Break even. Again. If you just holded your first entry, that's rich coming from the guys that were telling me to close my trade in drawdown. Close your trade! Should have held your first entry. Like, do you guys realize how silly some of the things you say are? It's like you guys don't remember anything you said 5 minutes ago. Yeah, nice. Oh, that's Dow Jones, sorry. I thought NASDAQ was selling off like crazy. That was just YM. Look at YM having no problem going for the data low. Nice. BE kills you. It is frustrating, but yeah, it's better than a loss. Yeah, well, I've definitely swung. I've swung at some pitches here today. No harm, no foul, I guess. Just trying to be smart with protecting my stop, etc., etc. Or protecting my entry. This very well could still play out. Check YM again. Yep. Go figure. Two-stage delivery doesn't work. Oh. Oh, doesn't it? Looks like it worked for me. This really is some pain in the ass price action though on NASDAQ and ES. Bias is long? What are you talking about? Two-stage delivery complete. Dow Jones just took out the data low. If bias is long, why is YM selling? If bias is long, why didn't I get stopped out on these shorts? There's another attempt here with this inversion, but I don't know, dude. I'm kind of over it, especially now that we've moved this much of the range towards my first target. At this point, it becomes a scalp. How many of your break-evens be a winner? It just kind of depends on the day, but most of them, it saves me from a loss most of the time. I like to do it when I like to do it aggressively when I don't know which way we're gonna go. Like if I see a reason for price to go higher when I'm shorting, I like to be defensive, and vice versa. I'll be a little bit more like I'll let the entry breathe if like there is honestly like no reason that I can see for price to go against me. So it's more discretionary for me. And then the other component is like if I'm in profit enough, not wanting to see the trade turn red. Like ES doesn't sound like a lot of points, but you know, was up 6 points. Do you want to let a 6-point trade on ES end up hitting your stop loss? Like, I don't. Hey, where's the Bulls at? Muhammad, where you at? Where's the Bulls? Where you guys at? Don't be shy now. Where's the Bulls? Hey, where you guys at? You're what? You're only talkative when we're going in your direction? How classic. Never seen that before. Come on, it's a bullish candle. Where you at? Come on. So Muhammad's been bullish this whole time in the chat, calling for 21,700 on NASDAQ, and he just said he took a short. How funny is that? Classic. Amazing. Exhibit 376, why YouTube live chat commenters I mean, do I even need to say it? He has so much conviction in his long bias that he went short. Amazing. Jesus. I believe that the long will form inside the breaker. Oh, nice. You didn't have that thought process when I was in a short up here. That's so funny. What made you change your mood? Price not going in your direction? Wow. Fantastic. Here's my favorite saying in trading. And I think this could also apply to like crypto investing as well. My favorite saying in trading is, if you're early or late, that's the same thing as being wrong. You can't say one of the ICT's favorite strategies for commentary, I've noticed, is that he likes to move the goalpost until he's correct. So it'd be like someone saying, hey, I want this price on NASDAQ. It's going here, it's going here, it's going here. But then like it doesn't go there for like 4 hours. And like it went to all these other objectives in between. And then they go, see, I told you so. It's like, buddy, you were saying, do you remember like 2 hours ago when you said long and we actually sold off like 100 points? Well, yeah, but I didn't mean then. You should have known I didn't mean that. That's not what I was talking about. In trading, if you're early or late, it's the same thing as being wrong. Fact or cap? Let me know, chat. Fact or cap? So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it when and if price does go higher. Because I also said, yeah, at some point, someone literally kept asking me, aren't you afraid of the relative equal highs for these shorts? And I said, yeah, they're probably going to get taken out eventually. But it's the brainiacs in the trading community that make statements like they know 100% certainty this is going to happen. That's like, dude, no offense, but like nobody thinks you're cooler because you're sounding confident behind your keyboard. Like, let's just calm our tits a little bit, boys. Yeah, no need to be racist towards Muhammad. You guys know this about me. And I told you guys this ahead of time. I said the reason I wasn't closing my short up here is because I literally want to be able to troll everyone in the chat that was trolling me while I was in drawdown. And it worked out. If it wouldn't have worked out and I got stopped out, I would have taken the L on the chin. Sometimes you just got to take the L. But when all these guys come around and they chirp when you're in drawdown, and then they take no accountability for the things that they said after they were wrong. You know, I just like to rub it in their face. Because why not? They were doing it to me when I was in drawdown. It's only fair. I'm the one doing it live. I have no idea what you're doing behind the screen. If I wanna talk some smack, then I'm gonna talk some smack, boys. Come on. I'm always here for the sportsmanship. We did hit that 1 hour fair value gap. We did hit the 1 hour fair value gap on NASDAQ, which is why I'm not really gung-ho for continuing to try to play these shorts here. Keep in mind, Dow did run the data low as well. So technically, if you want to get technical, by definition, we have completed two-stage delivery. So now, for the longs, for the bulls in the chat, now I think we could be ready. But for the 3 million people that were asking, why are we shorting up in here? Yeah, trading is not a competition trading with you. That's not the point. I don't mean it as like a competitive thing. I mean it as like, you know, a trolling thing, I guess. I'm not competing with anybody. If anything, we're all competing against the market makers, right? Which it is kind of funny why like all these retail traders kind of like gang up and like fight each other. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, we're the ones being victimized most of the time. Todd, did you ever consider selling / long the 3 of theme targeting data lows highs for two-stage? I'm going to need you to re-ask that question, Mohammed. The three of theme? Power of 3? Is that what you're trying to say? I just don't trade right at market open. And like your best opportunity to catch the longs today would have been either NFP candle or market open. And I don't trade then. Five minutes fair value gap. It's a little teeny tiny one, I suppose, yeah. May even look to, let's see how price forms here on this 5 minute. Got 2.5 minutes. It's looking like it's ready to fly. For sure, for sure. Could see a 5 minute change of state of delivery here. Could frame a setup like this, possibly. Stop below this fair value gap candle. Obviously, you would want to see all of these PD arrays hold if you're bullish. Kind of shitty risk reward to the recent high, but could look for like a static 1 to 2 or something. Go to 669. Yeah. 69. Huh? Oops, shoot. One minute left on this 5 minute. Oops. All right, what's going on in the chat here? Mohammed's asked me to block a child racist. Who's the who's the child racist? LIC, Mohammed, you're the biggest hypocrite. Liar I've seen in a while. That's not racist. I'm going to set a limit, guys. I'm going to use this 5 minute order block here. Took liquidity, hit the fair value gap. My stop is going to be obviously below what will end up being this 5 minute fair value gap candle. Price could pull down into here. So these PD arrays would have to fail, obviously, in order for my stop to be hit. So that'll be that. Nice tight little risk trade, 23 points. Going for a static risk reward of 1 to 2. Plan will be remove risk once we trade through this high. I'll also delete the limit order if we trade through the high before triggering the order. Oops. But yeah, some of you might have taken the 1 minute fair value gap entry here after this raid. Quick move up. Did anybody grab this? Put a 1 in the chat if you did grab this. I obviously did not. Don't miss entry again. I might. That happens. You know, if I wasn't live streaming, I could just put a long or short position tool on my chart on the 1 minute and say like, "Hi guys, look, I caught this trade." Scammy. We'll see. Not the end of the world. It's not like it's a monster trade with like a clear draw necessarily. Yes, 5 minute breaker block wick, yep. You can get in O'Shaney. Or I should assume probably you're already in. But I've been down this road before. I know how the chat is. If it goes to target, they'll say they got in. If it doesn't go to target, they'll say they were waiting. If it hits stop loss, they'll say they didn't take it. Rinse, repeat. Now you're just tape reading. So you're just tape reading. You're like, bro, don't miss the entry. Nice. Muhammad, you didn't tell me who the racist was in the chat. Do I need to scroll up? This guy in the comments needs help in resource. Yeah, even O'Shaney said someone was being racist. I'm scrolling up. I'm trying to find it. Is it Amine? I just see he said, you must be from a town where they marry camels. Oh, I think I see it above. Amine. Do they actually marry camels? Yeah, Amine. You did say something kind of racist. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm afraid I have to put you in timeout for a little bit. Just a short one. Just a short one. Try to keep it positive vibes only. I mean, I'm all for trolling as much as the next guy. But we got to be sensible though. How come you can see the exact dollar amount in TP and stop loss? I don't know. It's just how Tradeovate/TradingView works, I guess. I believe it only shows you it before your trade is triggered in. No, once you're triggered in, I believe this just says sell limit. Or I'm sorry, sell stop, and then this says sell limit. Are you using Tradeovate? I mean, I'm on an XFA, so technically it is. I mean, technically it is demo. Yeah, I don't know if that's a Tradeovate specific thing or. I think like AMP. The other thing the one thing I wish they would add, honestly, is like, because when you do paper trade on TradingView, you notice how like the TP and the stop loss button will pop up on your entry. Like once you're triggered, obviously you're in the market. You can just grab it and drag it down. Tradeovate doesn't have that. Like you have to set them up manually, I guess. So that'd be a nice feature if Tradeovate could get that added, but. If it ain't here already, it's probably not coming. The only thing you can do, I believe, is like hit reverse position or something. All right, so I did get triggered in here. Yeah, see, like I can only hit reverse. This changes to sell stop, sell limit. Came back down for another small little fair value gap here on the 5. Don't tell me we have SMT. Nope. All right, guys, trying the longs here. See if it has the juice to go higher. This will be last trade of this stream. I definitely think we should at least go to this high where we can protect the entry. I mean, you can trade YM. I just don't like trading it. I used to trade it. Yeah, you can definitely trade it. AMP, Nika, are you saying AMP the broker, or are you saying my crypto AMP? They have it. I use it for my live account. Yeah, yeah. That's what ICT has said that he uses as well. So that'd be nice if like TradeOvate added the SL and TP buttons right here where you could just drag them. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna be coming if it ain't already here. But all right, well, guys, gonna ride out this 1 to 2. We're moving risk here if we can get there. We don't have any SMT at the high with ES or anything like that. So like I said, these PD arrays would have to fail for my stop to get hit. So just gonna be pretty ugly if obviously we trade down to there, I think. So yeah, last trade of the morning, win or lose, win, lose, or draw. See what we get. I mean, it's been like literally a full blown like just break even week for me. Like I keep getting stopped out of break even on everything. It feels like. So, and then even if I take a loss, I take a small win and then make it back, and then that's it. It's just been like one of them weeks. One of them weeks for me. What's the K and the I circle icon by the indicator? The K and the I thing. Oh. These are old, bro. I told you guys that I used to use ICT. I told you guys that I used to have some like OG strategies. So you know how you can make indicator templates and save them as favorites? Ah, bro, I used to have a list. I didn't even know I still had these. So this is one of the strategies I used to use called kill shot. That's crazy. It takes. So I told you I used to trade US 30. I told you. It literally took me to US Wall Street. Oh, and a chart. This was a private indicator that I had when I was in IM Academy. I don't have access to it anymore, as you can see, because I'm not in that shit anymore. I don't even know what this one is. ICT. This must be like when I first started trading ICT. Yeah, I literally have ICT Concepts by Lux Algo, The Sessions, Power of 3. Yeah, I forgot about these. I don't even just go ahead and delete them. All right. Moment of truth here, kids. Now these indicators are on my chart. No. No. Bro. Okay, we're back. We're back. I'm going to get stopped out here, I think. Holy shit. Yeah, they weren't popping up, Tychos, right away. When I clicked my indicators, they weren't popping up. I deleted them now. But then I had like all my current indicators that I have little, hidden over here. They were gone, and then I was stuck on that old indicator template, so I just wanted to get back to what I had. It would be a decent sign if we could hold the body above this fair value gap. 1 minute left on the candle. Peace out, Trevor. Traded River live account, but did not like that. They didn't have TP or SL on the side. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, definitely a bonus little feature. But yeah, that indicator that I had access to, it was basically like an EMA cross indicator. And then the only thing that I mixed with that was volume profile. So I used volume profile, you know, find the point of control, value area high, value area low. And then yeah, so basically you're waiting for everything to I guess align. I was trading US 30 at market open. And I want to say it was the, it might have been like the 20 EMA and then the 50 EMA. When the 20 EMA would cross, I think there was something else on the bottom too. There was like some sort of like, it wasn't a MACD, but it looked similar to a MACD. And like obviously that had to align as well, either red or blue. And then like, yes, when the 20 EMA would cross the 50 EMA, in alignment with that, in alignment with being above or below the point of control, would indicate going long if you're bullish, or below point of control, crossing down if you're looking for shorts. And that was how I traded US 30 for a while. Which, again, just like with ICT concepts, worked great. Worked absolutely fantastic in expansion markets, spooling markets. I mean, when you get chop, it's just not really a whole lot's going to work unless you're scalping in between support and resistance. But yeah, it wasn't bad. Using indicators like that for trading is definitely gives you the ability to be more mechanical, I would say, which is good for some people. Become an EMA trader? No, I was one, but not anymore. What strategies did you guys use before ICT? Did anybody here start off trading ICT? Like that's the first thing you started with and you haven't done anything since? Or is there anybody that like went from ICT and then now you trade something else, maybe switch back, like anything like that? It's always kind of it's always fun to take a trip down memory lane though, ain't it? You don't trade ICT, you just like my videos? Oh, thanks, Mike. These PD arrays are failing, by the way, obviously. Inversion here and here. Guess that's what happens when you try longing after a 200-point move, though. Okay, so I'm cutting the trade there, minus 400 bucks. 20-point stop. Ain't that interesting? The only trade I lost today was going long. two break even trades going short. 1 L going long. That's fantastic. They just couldn't believe I was shorting though. Anyway, reverse right now in revenge trade. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll take the $400 L for the day. Is your birthday August 12th, Sparhawk? Yeah, remind me on August 12th. What's up, Grizz? Trading's all right. 2 break evens and 1 L. Small loss, though. Kind of running out of juice here now this morning. I think price could pick up here, though. Like, we're in the macro now. So that was also part of, like, you know, thought process here was like, okay, we're getting into the macro here. Then we ended up closing. Going into the macro, we closed below the PD array I'm wanting to see hold. So I did cut the trade early. Obviously, stop loss was below this candle. So, like, I don't know, anything could happen. Price could reverse and not even get to where my stop was, which would just be sad. But, like, at the end of the day, like, we're starting to fail PD arrays. Here's a failed PD array. Here's a failed PD array. I guess if you scale into a lower time frame, you're looking at, you know, failed inversions as well. Like, here's a beautiful 1 minute inversion fair value gap. That failed as well. So, you know, it's like, how many PD arrays do I need to see fail before I'm like, okay, bro, just fucking get out of the trade? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm probably going to call it there for the day, boys and girls. I may look for something towards the end of the day. Just seeing what we look like and where we go. But, yeah, I'm going to call it there. I hope you guys did well today. If you didn't do well today, I hope it wasn't too bad. But, yeah, we didn't really get a whole lot of great opportunities in this, what, hour or so, 2 hours of price action. Got pretty tight. Best thing would have been obviously longing at market open, but I don't know how many people are, you know, just YOLOing into trades right at market open. I shouldn't say that. There's probably a lot of people. So it is what it is, guys. But hey, enjoy your weekend. Before we go, boys and girls, let's take a look ahead to next week. We do have OPEC meetings on Tuesday of next week. Monday, no news Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, CPI. I'll keep you guys posted, like, going into next week as far as the schedule goes. I might just, I don't know, I might mess around and just stream every day, even if we don't take anything. But if Monday rolls around and I decide, if I decide I don't want to stream Monday, I might just drop you guys a little heads up in the YouTube community and in the Discord or something. But hey, guys, it is what it is. Hope you guys did well today. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Be safe. And I will see you guys next week. Like the stream on your way out. And I'll see you guys soon.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader. trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. He's dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks. He's a millionaire. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks. He's a millionaire.